the enigmatic entrepreneur whose words will make you sure. Know, trust, and believe. The master teacher has come to help you succeed. The gem dropper, the truth speaker, the voice in the universe that will bring you to your highest peak. Welcome to the Get High on Motivation Show with Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, love bugs. It is your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, Mimi the Motivator. And this is the Get High on Motivation Show where we get together every single week to become 1% better in one area of our life. So if you're ready to get better, if you're ready for things to get better, your finances to get better, your relationships to get better, then you are in the right place. And like I said, go ahead and hit that share button with somebody. If somebody else needs this information, it's not just you. Don't be stingy now. Don't be stingy with your motivator. So today we are going to be talking about minding the business that pays you. But before we get into that, of course, we got to have our food for thought. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's crazy. I started making this list about this minding the business that pays me and what kind of benefits. The list got long, and I think I could have kept going, but hey, it's time to get this party started. So wherever you are tuning in from, go ahead and drop something in the chat box, in the comment box, so I can know where you are, and I can say hi, and everybody can hear your name. So listen, food for thought comes from Nelson Mandela today. And it says, it always seems impossible until it's done. It always seems impossible until it's done. People will always try to convince you what you can't do. You will even try to convince yourself. You know your mind is set up to protect you, right? But it's kind of like that overprotective mother that don't let you do nothing, make you feel like you need to be wrapped in bubble wrap before you go out the house. That's how your mind will do you. And so if something has never been done, you've never seen anybody do it, very often we think we can't do it or it's not possible for us. But let me tell you today, love bug, it's possible for you. It's possible for you. It's possible for me. Let's just say it's possible for me. Say that today. It's possible for me. And you got to say it like you believe it. You got to say it like you're trying to convince everybody around you. You're trying to convince the universe that it's possible for you, because whatever it is that you've been desiring, you've been itching for it a little bit more. I have this feeling you've been really, really wanting something bad. Like you've been wanting it, but now you really want it. You desire it, because we don't like the word want around here. But you truly desire it now. So now you're trying to figure out how to make it happen. So know that if you see it in your mind, then it is possible for you. It doesn't have to be something that's clear for somebody else to see. They don't have to see your vision. They don't have to see your dream. They don't even have to believe in it. It's not for them to believe in. It's for you to believe in. And if you believe in it, then it's possible. Because if you believe in it, your ancestors believe in it. If you believe in it, your God, your higher power, your universe, call it what you want, believes in it too. Believes in it so much that it planted the desire and the vision, the idea within you. The universe trusted you to make this happen. Trusted you to make it come to pass. So make it. Start working on it. You can't think that it's just going to magically show up. It takes you to start moving in the direction. Like we talked about last week, the components of success. The last one on my list was to start. You have to start. Just get started today. Quit waiting. Start today. Invest 5 minutes on what it is that you've been wanting to have in your life. Invest 5 minutes into being who you wanted to be in life. 5 minutes? Man, y'all scroll on Instagram longer than that. You scroll on Facebook and TikTok longer than that. I know I'm not the only one to get lost on TikTok and be on there in a whole hour that went by. So if we have that kind of time, we have time to talk on our friends and gossip and talk about what don't feel good, then we got time to work on our vision. We have time to work towards our dreams. I don't care what it is. It doesn't even have to be completely possible from where you're standing right now. But what is possible is for you to take that first step. What is the first step towards what you desire? What's the first step? That's it. Just one. Like I said, we get together every week to work on being 1% better in every area of life. Just one area at a time, though. We are not magicians. Well, we really are, but we're going to talk about that on another day. But let's just make it simple. Let's give ourselves some little baby small goals that we know we can accomplish and write it down. Write down, today I am da 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 da. Don't put going to do. Let's not use future tense words. Let's start speaking stuff into existence right now. Let's start speaking possibility into our lives right now. That job, that business that you really see in your mind is possible. The changes in your relationship are possible. The changes, and I'm not saying just relationship with booze. I'm talking about family relationships. I'm talking about relationships with our friends. I'm talking about the relationship with ourselves. Ooh, how many of us need to work on our relationship with ourselves? How many of us are really loving on ourselves and taking care of ourselves? But we really need to start believing in ourselves. Believe in you. Stop trying to convince everybody else to believe in you. You believe in you. Start today believing in you in a whole crazy faith type of way. I need you to believe in what you believe in so much that people are starting to look at you sideways. They starting to wonder, do you need some medicine or something? If people don't think you just a little bit crazy for what you're working on, then you're not working on it hard enough. If people don't think you're a little bit throwed off, a little too on that thing, you are not on it enough. It is time to turn your hustle mode on high speed. Don't just turn it on. Turn it on high speed. It's time for us to put our ambition on high speed. It's time to put our activity level on high speed. We run out of time. And I don't even know what we're running out of time for, but I know that time is going to keep on ticking no matter what. You can't exchange it. You can't return it. You can't get no refunds. Once time goes, it is gone and it is not coming back. And you don't know how much time you have. I don't care how old you are or how young you are. You don't know how much time is promised. So start working on what it is that you want to leave as your legacy today. You're capable. You don't have to have a whole bunch of money in the bank to leave a mark on this world. You don't have to be the smartest person to leave a mark on this world. You don't have to be the most influential person on Instagram to leave a mark on this world. If you change one person's life, you've done your job. If you've impacted one person, and you have the power to impact plenty of people, not just one. So just think about that. There's people waiting to hear what you have to say. There are people who are waiting to hear your story. There are people who are waiting to buy your products and your services, but you haven't even let them know you got it available. Some of us are affiliates of programs that we never even mention it to anybody. And people don't know. And people need what we have. Come on, man. It's time for you to have that life. It is time for you to live your best life. Your best life is possible. If you think you look at stuff on TV and you like, ooh, I want to live like that. You can live like that. You can have, be, and do whatever you desire and whatever you're crazy enough to have faith in. So are you crazy enough to have faith in yourself? I bet you got faith in other people. I got you got faith in superstars, but do you have faith in you? You got faith in medicine, but do you have faith in you? You got faith in your car. You got faith in a clock that somebody else might have even set, but do you have faith in you? What would that even look like if you start operating out of more faith? What would your life look like? What would your results look like if you started operating out of faith? Because ain't nobody got time for fear anymore. Fear done kept you dormant. Fear done kept you behind. Fear done kept you from living the life that you've really been thinking about. Fear, it's fear. Fear of what people are going to say. Fear of what people are going to think. Fear of you messing up. Fear of you effing up. Hey, look, you gonna mess up. You gonna F up. Just be ready to F up better. If you haven't watched that show yet, scroll through the thing wherever you listen to this show at and find the show that says F up better. Because we're going to mess up. We're going to trip and fall. But be ready to trip and fall and to laugh it off and dust it off and keep on going. Because whatever you desire is possible. Like Nelson Mandela said, it always seems impossible until it's done. So let's get it done. Let's show people what can be done. Let's show them what they think can't be done. Because we can do it. Because we're willing to do the stuff that they're not willing to do, and that's why stuff is more possible for us. Stuff is always way more possible for the people who believe. Stuff is always way more possible for the people who are willing to work towards it. So are you willing to believe? Are you willing to work towards it? So that way you can have what it is that you desire. So you can be who you desire to be. Because you deserve it. And I'm going to keep telling you that because maybe I need to be reminded that I deserve what I desire. We deserve it. And we in this thing together, right? That's why we get together every week, right?
So meet me back here in a few days, love bug, so we can continue the conversation and delve into minding the business that pays you. I am Mimi the Motivator, your favorite motivator's favorite motivator, and this is the Get Higher Motivation Show. Be happy, be healthy, be you.
Eternal life, recognize the difference. Start tonight, start tomorrow. Eternal life, recognize the difference. Start tonight.